Oh, it's saying, guys, there's something wrong with the live chat. But not with the live chat of the stream itself. The gameplay's in the picture at the top left corner. Yeah, I noticed that. Oh, I'm gonna try and fix it. Hold on. Alright, I hope that will be better. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure why it's doing that. I don't want to be rude, but half the screen is cut off. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure it's why it's exactly doing that. I'm trying to fix it. Alright, you guys, I'm very sorry, but unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to roll with half the screen being cut off. I'm very sorry about that. Hey, Simrak, how's it going? Hey, happy birthday. Yeah, I'm very sorry, guys, but unfortunately, we're just gonna have to go with have the screen being cut off. I'm very sorry about that. Anyways, I think we're just gonna start the stream. Hello, everyone. My name is Dalabash, and today we are going to be playing Plants vs. Zombies 1. Now, in case you guys are wondering, the reason being is because if you guys remember a few months ago, I actually posted a poll of the games that I plan on streaming in the future, and if you remember, Plants vs. Zombies was actually one of them. And I decided that to kick off the after holiday season I'd say, well, how about we just play Plants vs. Zombies as a calm stream. And in case you guys are wondering, yes, the 1 Week of Flumpty's Night 6 concept stream is still coming. I'm probably going to be doing that next week. I have time, but I'm not exactly sure. Anyway, let's start the adventure. Here we go. Popcat Games presents. I've always loved Plants vs. Zombies. I always want to do a stream of it. Yeah, I choose the game over the year. You choose the game of the year edition over Replanted. I mean, about Replanted, I think it's a good game. Sure, there's the AI upscaling, but that's the only thing I don't really like about the game. Everything else, I think, is very well done. Honestly, I think DBZ Replanted is actually a pretty good game in general. It's just not exactly worth $20. That's really the only problem I have with it. Don't buy Replanted, this is a waste of money. Yes, I do agree with that. It shouldn't be worth $10. I'd say it probably should be $10. It's not worth $20. It should be worth $10 at most. But that's just my personal opinion. Because of a lot of controversy, of course, they missed the versus mode. Yes, I do agree. The versus mode in Replanted is not very efficient and very well done. Maybe we got the Sunflower now. Okay, we got the zombies coming, making their way. Vector, I can't find her channel. It's in between Samrock and Vector. So I'm just gonna leave it between you two. That's okay. Not to mention that Replanted has a lot of glitches and bugs. Well, I have heard that it was widely controlled and now it's it runs pretty well and there's not a lot of glitches anymore. I remember back in the release build, it was heavily broken. That's why I decided not to stream it, even when I said I was going to. There we go, the final wave. Is it what I'm thinking we're gonna do? We're gonna do the day world and the night world. The day and night sections for the stream. The next one we're gonna do pool and fog, and the final one we're gonna do roof. There we got the cherry bomb. Blows up zombies in a 3x3 area. EA ruined the mobile Plants vs. Zombies. Yes, I did hear about that. They did something. They tempered with the lawnmowers, I heard. Where now you have to pay for one for ads. Which I find very inconvenient for this game. I have no idea why I decided to make that decision.
Like that one, like I said, in that one Exploding Apple stream where a whack zombie minigame for some reason, and I was able to teleport right next to the house the moment they spawn.
On the graves. Yes, I did hear about that. It was a glitch around the retro zombie. I don't think it's in the game anymore. So I think you should be fine about that regarding that issue. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. I have a lot of fun with this. And I'm very sorry about the issues at the start regarding the view of the screen. There, we got all our sunflowers. Yeah, and no ads for 7 days on mobile. I was gonna question why there's even ads in the first place, but then remember it's free, so you probably are going to expect ads, unfortunately. I don't know who's gonna pay only a week without ads. That sounds like a terrible financial decision. How did EA manage to mess up that bad?
And give the same price as
DK Bananas DLC. That's his EA for you. Sorry. So excited for when we unlock the potato mine. Then things are gonna start getting interesting. Also, in PvZ2, no ads in a month. You know something about PvZ2? I've never experienced any ads in PvZ2. Maybe it's just because like those ads are like kind of optional. Now, I actually sort of like PvZ2 because I think it counteracts the ads in a very good way, to where basically it only makes you watch ads if you like want to get something easily. Like it only offers ads like as an option. And I got the walnut. I don't know if we're ever going to use them though. EA is just the worst gaming company in general.
Reacts to
Blizzard and Bethreads. Yeah, I sort of agree with that. Yeah, we gotta try and get a pea shooter over there. Too worried about just planting sunflowers. I didn't realize it was a zombie already pretty close in the perimeter. Yeah, we took care of him. Yeah, let's try and get our next row of sunflowers all finished out. You know, guys, I'm curious, which plant is your favorite in the first world of Plants vs. Zombies, specifically the day section? Yeah, I'd say probably the repeater, because I'd say it's probably one of the best plants in the whole game. This is my personal opinion. Hey, Con1, how's it going?
I was hard to say this. I haven't been playing a lot of one half fan games because they weren't a lot of them compared to specific one half fan games based on
the Mario characters. Yeah, the reason why I haven't been playing that much One Night Flumpties lately is because there just like isn't any new content to cover, and that's like kind of one of the main problems if like you're a big analysis guy within the One Night Flumpties community like me, because it's only like once in a blue moon you'll get new content to cover. That's why I made a whole analysis update news video on old information from regarding the One Night Flumpties Night 4 concept game that's coming out possibly 2026. Favorite is Copkin. That's nice. Some rock shots. I like Cop Cannon too. It's pretty good for survival analysts, I'd say. Why is your aspect ratio off? I have actually no idea. We kept on loading up the game, and it for some reason made the screen minimize, and I have no idea why it's doing that. So unfortunately, we're just gonna have to roll with it. So very sorry about that, guys.
Sorry to say this, but well, you know, One Night Flumpties Warriors, because the series has had a lot of fan games.
I do mean a lot. Oh, you're leading into it. Well, I've never really been catching up on the Five Nights at Wario series, but I do know it was one of the reasons as to why Jonochrome made One Night Flumpties 2. Alright, we got the shovel. I'm sure you guys are excited for who we're gonna meet next. There he is, Crazy Dave. Hey, Crazy Dave, how's it going? Greetings, neighbor. The name's Crazy Dave. But you can just call me Crazy Dave. Listen, I've got a surprise for you. First, I'll need you to clear your lawn. Use a shovel and dig up those plants. Let the digging commence. Yeah, that's a terrible Crazy Dave voice. I have no idea what to really do for him other than that. Okay, goody, now for the surprise. We're going bowling. Here, take this walnut. Wanna put a walnut in your hand? Cause I'm crazy. Now go pull me a winner. There we go. Walnut bowling. It's probably one of my favorite minigames in Plants vs. Zombies, I'd say. The annoying zombie is Snorkel Zombie, because he goes underwater and he plants. I always find Snorkel Zombie annoying. Because, like, you have to, like, make him eat, and you have to essentially sacrifice another plant just to kill him. I'm gonna save my exploder nut for when we actually need it. And I'm starting to feel like it's gonna be very soon. Okay, screw it. What's this doing exploding up there? Oh wait, this would be a perfect exploder nut. There we go. 10 out of 10 minigame? Yeah, I do agree with that. Come on, I could have taken out that guy. Alright, let's take you guys out. Spawning that down here.
Also, yeah, I'm not into One Night Warriors besides One Half and also into
Playtime with Percy. I have heard about Playtime with Percy. I don't think I'm ever gonna play it though. I heard it's a very fun and strange game. you out. And boom. Shakalaka. There we go, we got the potato mine. My cake is SpongeBob? Congratulations, Shamrock, it's your birthday. Yeah, happy birthday, Shamrock, I'm very proud of you. Alright, now we got the pole vaulter. I used to always find the pole vaulter annoying, but over time I just kinda got used to them. And they're pretty easy to deal with now. All things considered. Alright, so now we got the potato mine. This is gonna be a lot easier. How was your Christmas?
I got teared down PS5 for Christmas.
I love it. Congratulations, Colin. Unfortunately, the Christmas movie, I guess it was alright. I feel like it could have been better. I really did enjoy the church session in the morning. But I'd say that it could have been better in some areas, but I'm glad you had a good Christmas, Colin. That's all that matters to me. I think we're now gonna start putting some bee shooters, guys. I think it's about time we do that.
Also, Boy Not Percy is the best game in FNAF fan game history. Goes that you don't get the boy because you have zero interest. Still is my favorite FNAF game.
Plus the other two. You know, maybe I'll play Playtime with Percy in my own time. I don't think I'm gonna make a video on it. That's like essentially what I meant by that. I will probably play it on my own time, but I'm not gonna make a video on it, fortunately. Okay, that zombie's... I might have to sack a cherry bomb. Because I'm kind of worried about that zombie in the middle lane. Okay, no, okay, we're good. There, we take it out. Let's do with you. Oh, hey, Bacon Glex, how's it going? Hope you're enjoying the stream. Yeah, it's a pretty calming stream, I'd say. So I went AFK and accidentally cut my finger. Oh, I'm very sorry about that, Austin. I recommend possibly applying pressure to it. But if it was a paper cut, I'd say just put some ointment on it, it should be fine. Why is the screen like that? Because I actually have no idea. I said it earlier. It was something... Basically, whenever I kept on opening the game, it only go to the top left corner. And I'm not exactly sure why, but unfortunately we just have to roll with it. And you have a problem with that, I guess you could just like extend the screen on your phone to make it look bigger. That helps.
Pool level, there's dolphin zombies
With high jump. Yeah, that's why I'm nervous about those guys. We're already on 1-6, 1-6, yeah. No, 1-7. I don't know why I thought 6. Now we got Snoopy. Those guys are gonna be pretty vital. Let's get our sunflowers down so we can start putting some pea shooters. I'm having a lot of fun with this. I hope you guys are as well. I'm very sorry about the screen situation, but unfortunately there's like nothing I could really do about it. So let's get our first Snoopy. Now we gotta throw it in the bottom lane. No, we asked about what you guys thought your favorite planet is. Which is your favorite zombie in PvZ1? So I'm really curious. I'd say it's probably the All-Star zombie, but this is my personal opinion. Okay, let's take out the pole vaulter.
They got pencil box, which is lock
Passwords. It's pretty nice and rock up. I don't know why we put a Snoopy right there. But we would take out that pole vaulter and get the time. So we're gonna get another row of pea shooters going. And another column, I say. I don't know why I said row. Let's try and get another column of pea shooters. Favorite zombie's a ladder zombie? Yeah, I'd say it's pretty interesting. It's supposed to be a architect, I believe. Should we go for 3 columns of pea shooters, guys? I'm gonna try and do that. Guess this country. Can't exactly tell just by looking at it. I'll try to figure it out later. That's okay, so Rocco. I think that's all we're gonna do for right now. Regarding the amount of plants we're gonna place. Alright, I think we got this level, guys. So we're just gonna cherry bomb it. The answer's in the bell. I think it's in rocket. Alright, where should we place the... It's right here. There we go. We got the chopper. Now I have some sort of controversy regarding the chopper plant, because in PvZ1 it's generally pretty useless, but in PvZ2 it's actually a pretty good plant to pick. And it was meant to introduce the choose your plants, and probably everyone's not going to choose chopper. It's pretty sad about that plant. Yeah, we're on 1-8 now. We're going through this pretty quickly. And we also got the Bucket Boys that are going to be coming in this level. Okay, it's potato mine that zombie. Hey, we also got another zombie coming up top.
Yeah, you guys are talking about Fumpty, but I made a lot of improvements on my game progress. I finished the map now. I have
Character plays. Yeah, I've heard about that. I'm really excited for it. I really like the initial mechanics they're planning for it. Sorry, I'm not talking much. I'm currently playing Teardown. That's nice, got one. Hope you're doing well. Alright, we'll make this entire first column pea shooters, that'll make the next one snow piece. I think that's what we're gonna do. It's got an XP shooter. Doing good, by the way. That's nice, Colin. I'm glad you're doing alright. That's been doing pretty good so far as well. Thank you for asking, Colin. I really appreciate it. Alright, alright, here's our first bucket boy. First bucket boy in the stream. So I think we'll just like use 3 pea shooters from. Yeah, it should be good. Sister's playing with me. That's nice. Go rockin'. Glad you're having fun time with your sister. Okay, I'm not seeing any other bucket boys. I think they're only gonna show up at the final wave. Yeah, it's not really until the night section when we really gotta think about what we want to bring. Alright, here comes the bucket boy coming in the middle lane. Hope we can get all these pea shooters out in time. Just need to get one more. I just want to plant this one pea shooter so we can complete the ensemble. And let's get the repeater. Probably my favorite plant, PVZ1. There's two peas at the same time. Okay, we have Bucket Boy. And we got Bullwalkers and Coneheads. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I just realized we only use the walnut once. It's the entire stream so far. Nah, Alma's not here. She might show up soon, we never know. But she's probably busy right now, I'd say. Wacko's also gonna be here, but he also said he was doing stuff with his family. So I hope he's doing alright. I appreciate he spending time with his family. Okay, so we're just gonna put some repeaters because I don't think we're gonna have to worry about the Bucket Boys until after the first flag, I believe. So I think we're smooth sailing from here. I've seen truck with 10 wheels. That's nice, I'm rocking. Okay, we got first Conehead. Reapers are always kind of made to take out Conehead zombies. I always kind of realize that. There comes our first Bullwalker. Try and get a Snow Pea. The Magic Game really worried about him? Okay, that's not good. That's not good at all. Alright, there we go. Alright, we took him out. Just in nick time. Cave Gunner, Bullwalker. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are all enjoying the stream so far. Sorry about the whole window issue. Skates, mid-wave. It's the first flag. So now I'm probably going to start seeing Bucket Boys. Alright, here he is, guys. Our first Bucket Boy of the level. think we're good against this bucket boy. Yeah, then we're doing pretty good so far. You know, what are you guys' thoughts on Replanted? Personally, I think it's I'd say it's a pretty good game, but I'm just like saying the $20 price is just not worth it. I'd say it should probably be $10 at most. That's just my personal opinion. There we go, final wave. So we got a bucket boy in the corner. There you go, bucket boy. Enjoy a cherry bomb. Utter crap. Hey. Hello, we are about to launch an all-out attack on your house. Sincerely, the zombies. You know, it really scares me that these zombies have better spelling than half the comments I've seen on YouTube. Let's continue. There we go, 1-10. Okay, I don't really need a potato mine. Repeater will be essential, so thank you. Okay, let's put a repeater right there. And one down here. Yes, about Replanted, I really feel like it should offer a lot more content. But the game is getting updates, so there is a chance we might be seeing some new content soon, but we'll just have to wait and see. Here's our first bucket boy, guys. See if we can just take him out with this setup right here. It's now set repeat. Let's get P-shooter down there. There's another bucket boy coming down in the middle lane. God, then we might have to sack a cherry bomb. Just fill up space. Walnuts down. Or the AI upscaling that pisses me off. Yeah, I see really the only problem I have with DZ Replanted, since it was confirmed that the art that could be found in the game is not AI generated. It was just like art they made specifically for this game for some reason. At least that's what I think it is. But I don't think it's AI generated. Because like I want to like Replanted, and sure, even though they fixed the majority of the problems with the game, it is sort of too late. It should have been like that at launch. Data mine's down. I think we're getting rid of this chomper. Let's get one up for that bucket boy. I need a snow pea. I don't have any snow peas. I just get one more snow pea game. Oh, it definitely is. Personally, I don't really think so. But we'll leave we want. We can get on one. So we gotta start making some space. Get second cherry bomb. I don't know why the game never gave me nurse stuff. There we go. As you shall receive, we got another snow pea. Let's get rid of you. There we go. They're just not honest about it. Alright, I got the mushroom. Shoots short-range spores at the enemy. Now I'm on to the night section. There we go. Evening, Dial Bastion. Well, the zombies just won't light up, will they? You must have fun. Zombies in the night is different than in the day. Oh, you won't get any sun falling from the sky. You can still get sun powers though. Lucky for you, you got yourself some mushrooms. But as many of those, you can be oh good. I have no idea how to do a Crazy Dave voice. Sorry about that. So we do actually need sunflower cells, and we got newspaper zombie now. Let's get snow pea just in case we need it. Have you seen Toon Turf? I have heard about it. It looks really... I have seen it. It looks really, really weird. Oh wait, no, Toon Turf. I might be thinking of something else. I have heard something about it, but I think I'm thinking about the other thing. Like that weird airplane game that looks... have like a very weird animation style. If you're talking about something else, then I haven't really seen it. It's like that fighting game, I believe. I believe you're talking about that fighting game. And no, I haven't really seen anything from it, fortunately. Yeah, we're doing pretty good so far. I'm gonna try and see if we can get 2 rows of sunflowers. I don't think we're going to be able to do that though. So what, the blue rabbit monkey? Okay, yeah, so I think you are talking about the fighting game. And no, unfortunately I haven't really seen anything from it. I do know that the stick guy And I believe Oddballs is also in it. No, Odd One's Out. No, I believe Odd One's Out is also in it, as well as like the stick figure guys, like the red, blue, the cyan ones. If I remember correctly. Hey Alma. Hey Alma, how's it going? Yeah, Alma's here, guys. Hey, I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying the stream. Okay, I think I'm gonna start putting some snow peas down. Yeah, happy birthday, Zimro. I think I already said it to you before. But I hope you're enjoying your birthday stream. Essentially. Okay, I'm gonna see if we can get 2 more snow peas. Crap, I just realized the tombstone up top. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's not good for the mushrooms. Oh, there we go. I was doing funny voice clips for Max. There comes the newspaper zombie. Took him out easily. Alright, now we got Sunshroom. I remember how unfair Sunshroom is in PvZ Heroes. Because in PvZ Heroes, regarding the new balance patch, you can essentially put Sunshroom on turn 1 for a ramp deck. It's just very unfair and very broken for the zombie player. Well, it's not broken for the zombie player, but more like the plant player. Hey, you collected 310 coins so far. You like 750, I'll sell you something really neato. I cannot do a Crazy Dave voice. Do you like Family Guy? Yeah, I'd say it's pretty alright. I especially love the earlier seasons. Modern Family Guy, I don't really like. Maybe due to all the continuity issues that resolve around it. That's only one of the main things I don't really like about Family Guy. Because there's so many continuity errors. Like with Brian's backstory constantly being changed. You're doing so well. Thank you, Austin. Really appreciate it. Wait, what am I doing? Why do I have sunflower? Why did I put sunflower? Well, I just wasted a slot. Yeah, okay, no, we're screwed. I have no idea why I did that. I got too careless. Okay, so we're not gonna get sunflower. Oh, and we had the bucket boy, I just realized. It's funny, I mounted Brian's head in the office. And I think it's a pretty cool, interesting idea. I wouldn't recommend using it though, due to copyright violation reasons. So I hope you're aware of that, Awesome. I mean, 1 week of Flumpties recently, you guys know they changed their office and they ended up removing all the copyrighted material in the process. So it really shows how critical copyright can be. Or even a game that you're not making any money from has to remove all their copyrighted material. pretty good so far. Oh yeah, Alba, since you're here, I was possibly wondering about what your favorite PvZ 1 point is, as well as maybe Zombie. I was just possibly wondering that.
Hopefully, maybe I can don't know it while 7 Fallen do was the Cyclops.
Because always they have restrictions. Yeah, it's always good to have some sort of restrictions whenever we're on a very vital patch project, such as one we can flop these. Guess should we go 3 rows, 3 columns of mushrooms, or 2 for pea shooter? I'd say, you know, the column mushrooms. Favorite point is Snowshroom. Oh, Snow Shooter. I think you're talking about Ice Shroom. Yeah, I like the Snow Pea as well. I'd say it's a pretty vital plant. I haven't seen that Bucket Boy yet, so I'm a little nervous. I might have to start snacking some Sunshrooms. I completely forgot about the Bucket Boy. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna upgrade these pea shooters to Snow Peas just to tackle the Bucket Boys that are gonna be coming, I believe now.
Yeah, at least in America, bad since there's a Futurama restrictions on what's funny and what's not.
I like Family Guy. Yeah, it is true. That is one thing I like about Simpsons and Futurama. With Family Guy, they just do not care what they're putting out for people to watch. I got rid of the newspaper zombie. I'm really worried about the Bucket Boy. I have no idea where the Bucket Boy is gonna come from. I know he's coming. I believe we saw him at the choose your seed stage. Alright, there's the Bucket Boy. Alright, let's take out the Bucket Boy. Snow Pea. Yeah, I think we're doing pretty good so far, guys. This is the stall process. But soon we're gonna get the level done. Let's try to stack a cherry bomb. There we go, that's good. Wait, how did that take out the newspaper? Family Guy just does jokes on everything, no matter how horrific they are. That's true, they basically just like put anything that can be somewhat relatively funny just to make a profit. Which I generally think that's a bad direction for a show. I would go as far as say that Seth MacFarlane has worse writing than Visipop, which is a pretty crazy statement to make, I'd say. What are you worried about the gravestone? There's a chance that Bucket Boy could come out of the gravestone at the bottom. There we go, the final wave. Oh no, it's a Conehead. Which is not really good either. Okay, it's sack cherry bomb. There we go. There we got the future.
Because O'Brien's was obnoxious, pretentious, and arrogant. The entire show, he's passed several for himself.
Insert persona. Yes, I have heard about that. And I do entirely agree with it. I used to always like early Brian. But just now, I just cannot stand the guy. Gates, bring Snoopy just in case. Potato mine. Actually, no, we're not even gonna need potato mine. Let's bring cherry bomb. So, we'll bring pea shooter. Maybe we could have brought Walnut. I didn't really think about that much. That's the exact reason why Brian's head is mounted on the wall. That seems to always critically hurt. Yeah, so I do sort of agree with that. I don't think there's any bucket boys on this level. I think it's just like the screen doors zombie we have to worry about. So I think we're gonna make this row of Snopies, and then we'll make these two, this column, third column, pea shooters, and the fourth and fifth column are gonna be fume shrooms. I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, rooms for Snoopy. Could have got a future. I don't know why we didn't do that. Okay, we got another. We're gonna try to get a future up top. Let's get that. Alright, first screen door. It's got a fume room. There we go.
So we also go for Winterize a lot less than I do for the original Days film.
Personality. Yeah, personally, we don't really like what they did to Stewie either. It's not as bad as Brian, but it's still a significantly worse change. Okay, we got our fume shrooms. But I just realized this. For the end of the flag, we only need Snoopy. So we just put some fume shrooms there. I didn't even notice that. Bubble was pretty much over. Oh, come on, they have to put a cone head down there? Okay, this is not good. This is not good. We gotta get Cherry Bomb. We gotta get Cherry Bomb. We got Cherry Bomb right now. Cherry Bomb. There we go. Okay, it's good. Let's put her one more punch room there. And back to our building I was spraying. I appreciate that, Alma. I was at the church yesterday as well. Every Christmas I always go to the church that I live next to. It's a sort of tradition we have. Yeah, we got the Grave Buster. I was Alma. I was possibly wondering of what your favorite plant was in PvZ 1. Hey, you want to buy an extra seed slot? It'll cost you $7.50. You'll be able to choose 7 seeds per level instead of 6. How does that sound? I'd say it's a pretty good financial purchase. Pretty good financial transaction for today. Alright, hey, when you save 5,000, I'll sell you the seed slot upgrade. Check you later. Okay, we got the Grave Buster now. Let's get Cherry Bomb. Maybe I think we do need to get Walnut. We're gonna try not do Snopies. Maybe we'll go with Chomper for once. I've completed PvZ 3 times. I completed it twice. So this is probably gonna be the 3rd time that I beat it. Don't we have religion? No, that's fine, call 1. Okay, let's get our mushrooms out. Let's try and get 2. I think this is gonna be like once I'm gonna start getting serious. But we have Grave Buster now, so I think it should be fine. But I do believe in the afterlife as a permanent dream. Yeah, I guess it's a good way. That's a pretty understandable way to look at it. Okay, it does sort of make sense. But I'm not really gonna go into it. Hungry, does anything have in your... I'm hungry, does anyone have anything in the fridge? I could give you one of these plants, Elma. Think maybe that might be benign towards you. I could maybe give you a mushroom. Considering that they're free. Nice, they're getting their mushrooms. Not only mushrooms, sorry. What about a cherry bomb? Or a walnut? Can you eat the zombies? Then a chomper. And it's completely missed. So I guess Alma is essentially a chomper. I don't know why I played that there. Okay, how is this pole vaulter not dead? Alright, there we go. Did the fusions really do that little damage? Or do they do the same amount as a pea shooter? Tastes like zombies. Alright. I'm gonna place down Alba for this flag zombie. There we go. Come on. Okay, you guys can deal with this pole vaulter. Fine, I'll save you. Oh, that didn't even work. Nice. It's already going. This is going perfectly fine. So I'll just go according to plan. I just know I'm about to eat your PC too. Thank you for informing me, Elmo. I'll keep that in mind. Okay, let's get another Grave Buster. Two full vaulters coming at the same time. Nice. Okay, I don't know how these fusions are not dealing. How? Okay, we got our first screen door. Yeah, but your comments never go liked by DA Games. So I didn't make a gameplay video for a long time. That's fine, Alma. I understand you're kind of busy with school, and I appreciate that. I'm going to be very busy with school starting in January, because I have my midterms coming up. And it had to be around the time of January, which, as you know, is going to be a very, very big time for the One Night One Piece community. So that kind of sucks, but because it's what you have to do. Yeah, 2026 is going to be a massive year for the One Night One Piece community. We have 1 week of Flumpties, the Night 4 concept game, 1 week of Flumpties Recrack, and Mountain Madness. So I'm really excited for that.
That's it.
Velma Show. I honestly really despise the Velma Show. Might do a 1.5 gameplay of the 7th free room. I'll do that after the live stream and doing this. I have heard about the free room 1.5 game. Nobody's really talked about it in a while. It's like the Doom mod, I believe. That's what it's called. That's one of the first, exactly on the day the first game came out. January 28th. Yeah, I remember you what that was about that. Awesome. So happy early birthday. I got Suburban Almanac. Keeps track of plants and zombies you encounter. Yeah, we got the plants and zombies. So I'm just gonna read through these. Pea shooter, damage normal. How can a single plant grow and shoot so many peas so quickly? Pea shooter says. Hard work, commitment, and a healthy, well-balanced breakfast of sunlight and high fiber carbon dioxide makes it all possible. Sunflower can't resist bouncing to the beat. Which beat is that? And why? The life-giving jazzy rhythm of the earth itself, thumping of a frequency only Sunflower can hear. Then I got Cherry Bomb. I want to explode, says Cherry 1. No, it's detonate instead, says his brother. Cherry 2. After intense scintillation, they agree to explodinate. Walnut. People wonder how I feel about getting constantly chewed on by zombies, says Walnut. What they don't realize is that, with my limited senses, all I can feel is a kind of tingling, like a relaxing back rub. It's a very weird way to put a Walnut, sorry. I got Potato Mine. Some folks say Potato Mine is lazy, they leaves everything to the last minute. Potato Mine says nothing. Seems to be thinking about his investment strategy. Next up was actually where that one glitch happened. Sorry to hear about that, Alma. Sorry you've been coughing a lot. Snoopy. Folks often tell Snoopy how cool he is, or exhort him to chill out. They tell him to stay frosty. Snoopy just rolls his eyes, sort them all. Repeater's fierce. He's from the streets. He doesn't take attitude for anybody, plant or zombie, and he shoots peas to keep people at a distance. Secretly, though, Repeater yearns for love. Mushroom. I only recently become aware of the existence of zombies, says Puffer. Like many fungi, I just assumed they were fairy tales or movie monsters. This whole experience has been a huge eye-opener for me. Sunshroom. Sunshroom hates sun. He hates it so much that when he builds up in his system, he spits it out as fast as he can. Just won't add value to it. To him, sun is crass. Fubeshroom. I was in a dead-end job producing gear sports for a bakery, says Fubeshroom. Punchroom blessed him, told him about this great opportunity blasting zombies. Now I really feel like I'm making a difference. And finally, Gravebuster. Despite Gravebuster's fearsome appearance, he wants everyone to know that he loves kittens and spends his off hours volunteering at a local zombie rehabilitation center. So that's the right thing to do, he says. Right, let's move on. Yeah, what Gravebuster did is really nice. Ever want to play a game called Whack-A-Mole? Just like on Squirrels. You know those funny little rodents that dig out holes in your lawn? Yeah, just like that. Instead of Squirrels, it's zombies. Instead of a shovel, it's a mug. Instead of me, it's you. Thank you guys today for giving me your homework. I always like to see how fast I can hit them before they come out of the ground. There we go. Yeah, Project can reach out right now. Well, after this level. Let's take these guys out. Doing pretty good so far. I was like trying to get in one place. I get a cluster like right here. Okay, now we got coneheads. Okay, there we go. I wonder when the first Bucket Boy is gonna come out, because I know he's in this minigame. started speeding up. Ah, here's the Bucket Boys. There we go. Took them out. Let's take them out. There we go. And we took out the Bucket Boy. There we go. Oh, I didn't get to get that coin. Oh well. Sorry, that's what I'm saying now. I'm sorry about that, Alma.
Do you know that Disco Zombies originally is zombified Michael Jackson?
Yeah, I remember that. And unfortunately, after he passed away, Michael Jackson's estate asked for his inclusion in the game to be removed. So that's why in the Game of the Year edition, Michael Jackson got replaced by the Disco Zombie that we all know and love today.
Yes, the level with that one glitch where the zombie just teleports to your house the moment they spawn and replanted. Jackson lost it. We saw that he was playing this.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. Good thing they ended up fixing the glitch pretty quickly. It's because the show up replanted is just unfinished. Well, all the glitches are fixed now, so it's pretty good. It's just like I said before, it's not worth the $20. They didn't even get the original team to work on the remaster. Yeah, that was probably one of the sad things about Replanted. I got probably my favorite zombie in the game. Football Zombie or the All-Star Zombie, whichever you guys like to call it. We're gonna try to use the Hypnoshroom on. You know, what do you guys like to call it? Do you like to call it the Football Zombie? Or the All-Star Zombie? At least from the start, every glitch has been fixed. Yeah, it's actually one of the good things I like about Replanted is that they actually care about the game. They want the game to succeed. So they ended up patching on the bugs relatively very quickly. That's one of the things I appreciate about Replanted. Is that they actually listen to community feedback. Still crazy how bulky the game was at launch day. Yeah, that is one of the things about Replanted. I heard that apparently PopCap was a rush. Basically, EA forced them to rush the game. And that's why it came out so buggy. As Replanted apparently only took 6 months to make. Yeah, see you soon, Browka. I hope you have a good birthday. Okay, they're doing pretty good so far. Gonna try and get some snow peas. Okay, let's get rid of the grave. Oh crap, we already have a football zone? Okay, crap. Let's try and hypnotize him. There we go. Should I draw Abel from Amazing Hero Circus? Yes, I'd say probably draw Abel if you want to, Alma. I'm not forcing you, even though we all voted on Abel. Yeah, so I'd say if you want to draw Abel, you totally can, okay, Alma? Try not to be an asshole, EA. Yeah, I do not like EA. They they really sort of ruined PvZ, in my opinion. That's why I say PvZ 1 is still probably the best PvZ game out there, even to this day. Kids getting in robot rooms. Dude, that's nice, Selma. I'm glad you're happy. Okay, we got a football zombie. We're gonna try and see if we can hypnotize him. Oh, completely missed him. Oh no, that's bad. It's actually really, really bad. Okay, I think we had a cherry bomb right there. I'll take PvZ 2 is really fun. I really like PvZ 2. I mean, with the microtransactions, like I said, it's only an option. You can beat the entire game without microtransactions. That's one of the things I like about PvZ 2. Like and the difficulty is relatively balanced and manageable.
There was some issue with the endless mode survival and replay. I feel like the game just crashes when you're like fly 100 or something. So I don't really jack
What is about the game? Yeah, I think it's probably been fixed now, hopefully. Okay, we got the scary shroom now. Still gonna try and roll a cherry bomb. Now I'm hungry, I wanna eat more. I should have brought Chomper then. Sorry about that, Alma. Next time I'm definitely gonna bring Chomper. There, we got our first zombie up top.
Oh, there's no save data, and I noticed if you can crashes when you're playing survival. I noticed you have to do the entire thing all over again to reach the wave
You were on. Sounds like a pretty terrible gameplay decision. Man, I hate this. Hope he gets fixed. Yeah, I really do hope they fix some more of the bugs that are that revolve around replanted. Why does Dress have graves? I'm actually not really sure as to why this guy's house has so many graves, specifically at night, I should add. There's definitely been a lot of stuff that went down in his house, to where he has to have several gravestones, in addition to owning 5 lawnmowers. Okay, I think I need to put another mushroom down. I think the Scary Shroom does the same amount as a pea shooter, so I think she should be fine against his cone head. I usually like to do 2 columns of Scary Shrooms. I think it's pretty benign in this game. Let's try and get Grave Buster. Okay, there we go. Man, I hate this whole week gets fixed. Yeah, I hope it gets fixed in the future as well. Yeah, I think we're doing pretty good so far, guys. Okay, good. We took out a screen door. Also, my question earlier, Alma, just take into consideration I'd say your favorite plant's the chomper then. It's like, is that sort of answered my question? Yeah, it's getting a Grave Buster down there. Came up here. Let's try to cherry bomb these guys. There we go. Okay, we got our first football zombie. Hope we can take him out. I think it should be enough to take him out. Yes, keep on playing mushrooms. Really? Can we? Okay, there we go. There we go. Take him out. Okay, we got another football zombie. Let's try and cherry bomb. There we go. Okay, we were able to take a football zombie naturally. So that's pretty nice. Right there, we got the ice room. I always kind of like the ice room. Now I believe we got the disco zombie. Yeah, there he is. You guys remember there used to be the Michael Jackson zombie before they ended up changing him to the Michael Jackson's death. Though I am kind of glad that they ended up changing him to an original zombie, because it would have been weird to have him in the series as Michael Jackson.
We're concerned for the health of the new developer working for 1 week of Flumpty's
fan-made Nerve. Yeah, about Nerve, apparently he received over a $1,500 donation, and now that's enough for him to be able to move out of Ukraine and get to safety. So I'm very proud of him who was able to do that regarding the new donation system for the 1 week of Flumpty's developers. I mean, you're gonna remember, for every one night of Flumpty's, every one night of Flumpty's Fangame dev team has at least one primary accountant that manages the payments and financial decisions for the dev team. So that's why they sort of made that donation site, so that way they could congregate some more money for the project regarding 1 week of Flumpty's, for the 1 week of Flumpty's project. Because I guess they're not really doing well financially. I'm not really sure, but apparently they were donating money so that way we can get the game out, as well as help the developers of the game financially. And we end up sending money to Nerve so that way he can get out of Ukraine and hopefully get safety. That's essentially what I know. that basically every one of these dev team has at least one primary accountant that manages the finances and payments for the dev team. Okay, we're gonna try to bring. No, I want to hypnotize the disco zombie, so we're gonna try to bring that. Yeah, I'm sorry, Elma. That's probably the next one. We're gonna not bring Doomshroom. We're gonna bring the Chomper, I'd say. So we're okay with that. Yeah, I'm really sorry if what I said didn't entirely make that much sense. It's a very complicated process regarding the Willy Fontes dev team. Okay, let's try and get our first scary shroom. I always like scary shroom. Okay, why did I put a... I have no idea why I put a mushroom over there. We're pretty okay though. That's pretty good. Okay, let's get a Grave Buster down there. There's our disco zombie. See if we can hypnotize him. There we go.
First, you don't believe Jonker would do anything about it altogether.
He's an ass all around. But we did say he wants entirely nothing to do with the One of Funky's community. Yeah, I believe he does know about One Week of Flumpies. And fun fact, apparently I heard that One Week of Flumpies is the only One of Flumpies fan game to actually be approved by Jonathan himself. At least that's from what I heard. Okay, we got to get this gravestone. It's gonna cause problems in the wave up ahead. So Junkum makes another 1 week focus 4. Yeah, unfortunately Junkum's not gonna do anything affiliated with One of Flumpies itself. The One of Flumpies was essentially the end of the original trilogy. And now it's basically been carried on by the community. I'm actually planning on making a video soon, talking about how the community essentially took over One of Flumpies. And say that's probably going to be one of my first videos in 2026. Maybe even near the end of 2025. Not exactly sure. And we got the Doom Shroom. Say a Mushroom, Fusion, we need Chomper. Because we want to respect Alma. Gravebuster, Scary Shroom. We don't really need Doom Shroom. Let's bring the Ice Shroom. Oh, that is a lot of gravestones. It makes sense, it's 2-9. It's right before the final level that we're going to be doing for the stream. Forgot it's 2025. I wish I had really good too. In my personal opinion, I'd say 2025 has probably been one of the worst years for me. And it's not from YouTube. I'd say YouTube-wise, it's probably one of my best years. But other than that, it's probably one of the worst, I'd say. Okay, let's take them out. I think we might have to put a mushroom right there. Now let's see if I didn't look if we have any all-star zombies to deal with. Sorry, I have to go now. I'll see you, Alma. Hope you have a good day. Yeah, but I hope you have a good rest of your day, Alma. Okay, it's pretty good.
Well, Google TV's in charge of the ad collection, so it'll probably not canceled.
Merry Christmas, y'all. Yeah, there you go. Very late Christmas, Alma. Hope you have a good day. Cook Team's in charge of the ad collection. Yeah, I've heard about it, so maybe it will finally come out soon. Yeah, have a good day, Alma. Take care. Okay, but the first wave for 2-9. I think we're doing pretty good so far. We got a pretty good setup going. There's our first green door zombie. Best bet is October 31st, 2026 for the ad collection, because it's exactly 5 years since when I bought these 3. Yeah, there's a chance that might happen. It's crazy to think that when I have 3 will be 5 years old next year. Okay, it's getting our fume shroom. Then we're gonna just fume shroom next to the final flag. Oh, wait, respect to Alma. There we go. Got Chopper. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. There we go, final note. The final note for the stream. Hello, we would like to visit for a midnight snack. How's ice cream and brain sound? That sounds pretty benign. Thank you for the offer. But unfortunately, I'm going to pass it down. There we are, Do-10, the final level of the stream. Okay, so we can start off with Doom Shroom. There you got Scary Shroom. Always nice. Another Grave Buster. Always want to put that in front. Yeah, I think we're doing pretty good so far, guys. Don't have anything for the middle lane, unfortunately. That's gonna be a problem. Yeah, there we go. Got something. Okay, so nice from there. There we go, Bartram. It's always nice. I don't know why they keep only giving me Grave Busters. Let's use that there. Finally got Nurse Scary Shroom, it's nice.
Thanks to my brother's channel, he's running this one.
Mirko. I did check it out. I think it's pretty good. I'd say your brother does a pretty good job in what he does. I'm not gonna use that. There's our first football zombie. I'm gonna try to use the Hypno Shroom. I think we gotta use Doom Shroom. There we go. Okay, sick him out. Okay, how did he immediately get taken out? Wow, he took out the Disco Zombie. You know what I always found weird about Disco Zombie? Is how apparently this is the only world that Disco Zombie is exclusive to. Other than like the campaign mode. I always thought that was kinda odd. I'm back. Hey Sam Rock. Hope we're doing well. I think we have to hit him this guy. There we go. Okay, it's a no you. Okay, we got another Disco. Ice room. Okay, we're about to end it. I've had a lot of fun with this stream. I hope you all enjoy it too, despite the issue regarding the point of view perspective of the camera. I have no idea what was up with that. Here's your birthday cake. Hope you have a good time, Sam Rocket. Hope you enjoy it. Then we get one more. There we go. There we go. We got the Louis pad. I think that's where we're gonna end it, guys. Anyways, guys, hope you all enjoyed part 1 of the Plants vs. Zombies live stream series. I'm having a lot of fun with this. I always wanted to try and do a Plants vs. Zombies stream, and here we are finally doing it. And I hope you guys are excited for when we do pool and fog levels. Yeah, I'm very sorry about the whole issue regarding the perspective of the camera. I have no idea what is the problem with that, but I guess the good solution is just use your phone to alter the initial perspective. But unfortunately, there isn't really much I can really do about that, so I'm very sorry about that in regard. Anyways, guys, hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Yes, see you, come on. Yes, see you, Rocco. Thank you all for coming.